Loading. Kidding.
And so it begins.
I love you. Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the stream. It says it's live now, but is it live? Yes, it is. So time to post the stream everywhere.
All right. Oh, there's that frog in my throat again.
Go make your tea, you British person.
Hey, it's brewing. It's probably ready.
How did you boil water that quickly?
We got this pot. It's electric, and yeah, sucker boils water really quickly.
You to make my
Honey
rice.
Cord and Honey Drop the Unicorn in the chat. All of them saying hi.
Hello,
Different
everybody.
variations of high.
Because that matters. Ronnie, I'm gonna put this in your atrium, I guess. I don't know what you prefer. I always forget.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, atrium or art gallery works just fine. I'll share it around as well.
Whoa, kitty! Don't make me scared like that. Fuck.
Swear jar.
Well, someone else can put it, because I ain't got nothing. I spent it on ice cream today.
Well, what the heck did you do that for?
I like ice cream. I got a Choco Taco. And a Powerpuff Girls popsicle for later if I want it.
Alrighty then.
Honey Drop says it snowed for her birthday. It snowed for my birthday once too.
When is your birthday, Brandon?
March 15th.
Remember the day after our anniversary?
Tell you. Beware the Ides of March.
Okay.
Oh, it's just assassination day, and I'm like, yep.
Everybody, here's the elephants we were working on last week. As you can see, his face, I put his limbs on a weird angle, and so his face looks crooked, but that's okay. It'll just look like he's looking at this direction like, huh? Someone's calling him over there. But you see, while we were, after the break, I was able to finish his torso and put on some legs and arms, and today we're going to be working on his trunk, the ears, and maybe a little hat if we have time.
I gotta say, Heather, I absolutely love this shirt you're wearing.
You do. Oh wait, flirtatious mode off. Purely delicious. Where did I put my booze? Oh, there it is.
Alright, Brandon, take over. I'll be right back.
Alright. So, what would you say the estimated progress time is on your project? How much do you think you're gonna get done?
I think we can at least do the trunks and do the trunk and then get started on the ears. At least.
Okay.
We're gonna crochet directly.
It looks like it took a little bit to actually get to the point where it is now, because that's entirely from scratch, right?
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like, what do you mean by scratch? This isn't baking, so I'm not sure.
No, I mean, like, I'm trying to explain it. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of neat that you turned it from a concept into something like.
I think I know what you mean. I started with a needle and a string, and I made all of this. And I guess the buttons count as another piece, but yeah. You know, it's funny shaping strings into shapes. I guess I don't really think about it because it's not that hard for me. It's just like how you play the piano, and maybe you get the gravity of it, but some people play piano and people are like, wow, you're just turning like random notes into songs, and they're just like, oh yeah, I guess I am. I just feel the music or whatever.
Hey, Heather, you should tilt your camera down a little bit because the framing here is making my photographer OCD absolutely go haywire.
Better.
Well, I'll tell you in 30 seconds. In fact, I wonder if it's possible, since we're on Discord instead of Skype now, to use your camera so I can see both the live and the chat at the same time.
Gee, I would not know how to do that. Do I have any chocolate in here? All I have are Tootsie Rolls, and that's not chocolate.
Well, if you go to the Discord call, you'll see there's a camera icon there.
Usually, with offstage, I usually can't do both. That's what I never did with Skype, because it's like, no, you can't be in a vid chat in Skype and also be using your camera for streaming at the same time. But let's
Okay. I guess we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, I don't want to test it right now. So, what is anyone saying? I think someone had a birthday today. Was it
Yeah, Honey Drop.
Honey Drop? Happy birthday! Welcome to the stream on your birthday.
You know what that means, right? We have to sing.
Knife, are you ready? Knife, sing her happy birthday, Knife.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Honey Drop the Unicorn. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
You're such a show off.
I could have kept going and I decided not to.
Stop it.
You want a Milky Way? You want Milky Way?
Raindrop's also asking, I don't know who she's asking, did you read the webtoon yet?
I have not. I haven't been able to open up Webtoon lately. I haven't had time to read comics.
Clayton is asking me if photographer OCD is even a thing. Yes, it is. So when you get good at something, and then you see something that pertains to that field or falls under that umbrella, and it's not right, you notice it, and it aggravates the heck out of you.
Yeah, it's for everything. Even photography.
Yep.
Bucket5 asks, Brawny, would it be too much if you got 2 chocolate bars and put peanut butter in the middle of them like a sandwich?
You madman.
I'm just mad that I didn't think of that myself.
That's how you
Sounds like
hurt
it would be
people.
sounds like it'd be a little gross, honestly.
Well, it sounds like it'd be a little bit of a mess.
Well, yeah, no, you would definitely get peanut butter everywhere as soon as you bit into that, but it would be like the best bite.
It makes me want an ice cream sandwich, like the ones from Cold Stone.
Oh, and you know what might work? So you make that chocolate and peanut butter sandwich, and then you stick it in the freezer for a half hour, right? So it freezes, and then the peanut butter is too solid to go everywhere.
And then you serve it with a bowl of ice cream. Vanilla ice
Yes,
cream to
Heather.
even it out.
Battleship Agincourt wants to know will be streaming on February 1st.
Is that another Saturday? Let me see. Let me see the calendario. Yeah, it's a Saturday, so we'll probably be streaming. Unless something happens, which I don't think anything would. I don't know if everyone knows, but I don't work reception anymore at my job. I work an office job, and that's a Monday to Friday job, 7 to 4, so I should have no reason to be at work late on a Saturday anymore. So, as far, unless, like, I don't know, my mom did say she'd be coming to visit me, and, well, she wouldn't keep me out. Well, it's at 7. So, unless my mom or somebody comes to visit me and I need to spend time with them, no, nothing should be stopping me. Or maybe if I was at a convention, but that's not happening anytime soon either. In fact, I don't think I'm going to a convention this year.
Hey, okay, so Buckin, I don't know why you're asking Sweetie about the cat piano. You were there when you played the cat piano with Sweetie.
Oh, I'm sorry to say, guys, Sweetie probably won't be showing up today. She has to work closing.
Oh, that cat piano. I know for a fact that I saw that. Didn't that scare Knife?
She probably does now because Bronny made her play it.
Good job, Romney.
I'm surprised she didn't maul the frick out of my face for doing that.
She has restraints.
She knew you were probably doing it to make me happy.
And you good, my little baby. You make me so happy. Make me so happy, yes you do.
Clayton wants to know if you've seen Heather, if you've seen the movie called Arashi no Yoro.
I haven't heard of it.
Known as One Stormy Night.
I don't think I have.
I'm being told my volume is really low this stream. Let me take a look and see if I can fix that.
Maybe I should bring the mic closer to the laptop.
Apparently, so quiet. If I'm getting Buckin's message right.
How's this?
I mean, maybe it's because we're on Discord. I thought it was good before, but I guess it's better now.
Yeah, but now it's in the foreground and...
I know, it bothers me too. Maybe if I had a smaller stool and put it on right in front of me. Knife, I'm gonna need your back for a minute, baby.
Alright, Heather, I'm gonna go on Amazon and get one of those scissor arms for microphones and send it to you.
Honey, how's that gonna work when I have a laptop on a chair in the living room?
You clamp it to the chair, and then you bring the microphone close to your face.
Let's try that. Tighten this right here. Turn up the gain a little bit. Alright. How's that?
Good. Megan McGonagall says she's turning 26 tomorrow.
26, my goodness. You're older than me, I didn't realize that.
I'm gonna turn 25 in July.
Oh. Clayton's asking Brony if you've seen the new Harley Quinn ship.
No, I have not.
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, this is gonna be too long.
Battleship Edincourt says you're a Harry Potter fan, right? What did you think about the new movies?
Me? Are you
Yeah.
talking about like Amazing Beasts? Because I haven't seen them.
Wasn't there also one that focused entirely on Dumbledore?
Yeah.
Sweetie really didn't like it.
I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, I think there was. As I said, I have not ingested any of the new Harry Potter material. Like, I've been catching reruns on Sci-Fi, and I've been tweeting about it today, so I think that's why they're asking. But I really am an OG Harry Potter fan. I read all the books and watched all the movies as a kid. I didn't, like the newest thing, like, I didn't even consume that Cursed Child book. I never read that, and so I never watched any of the new movies. I haven't done anything Harry Potter related in a really long time, other than watch marathons. They keep airing on Sci-Fi.
The only Harry Potter related media I've ingested, not even the books. I've seen the Sorcerer's Stone movie. That's it. I've seen nothing else.
Did you like it?
I actually thought it was pretty nice. I liked it. I've been tempted to rewatch it recently.
If you have cable,
Sci-Fi just has a marathon going on right now. I'm kind of disappointed because I'm gonna miss the beginning of Goblet of Fire, and I'm probably not gonna watch it actually altogether. Goblet of Fire is my favorite movie.
Goblet of Fire!
Bronny, we gotta get you here. I gotta get the DVD collection of all the Harry Potter movies. We gotta sit together and watch them all, at least till we get to my favorite one.
I don't want to.
But at least till I get to my favorite one!
Why is that? But then it's gonna end on a cliffhanger.
Not exactly. Like, each one feels like it has a conclusive ending, but, like, you know, the story goes on. I just want you to watch until the fourth movie. The fourth movie's my favorite, and if you don't want to watch the rest, oh well.
Alright. I'll do it for you.
He's no fun. I have to, like, freaking make him do things just to have fun. It's not fun. He's so hard. He doesn't want to just, try something.
I try new things for you all the time.
But you have to be so, like, drag your
your feet with it, like, oh, I guess I'll try and do this thing that you say is fun, and I'll end up having fun, but I'll act the same way every single time you try to introduce me to something.
But I saw the first Harry Potter movie, and I didn't like it.
Well, that's too freaking bad. You thought you knew all this crap about OKKO. Then I tried it, and then you were like, oh, I like this. Then I showed you an anime, and you were like, oh, I like this. Like, everything I introduce you to that you say you're gonna hate, like, 8 times out of 10, you end up enjoying yourself.
As long as you don't try to introduce me to My Little Pony, I already know that show sucks.
Your faggoty butt introduced me to it.
See, bro, she puts everything on the line for you.
Everything. Like, I'm always doing it.
So Megan called herself old, and Clayton Johnson says, Megan, you're not old, Bronny is old.
And that is true.
Murdoch says, I'm laying down with my cat watching you lay down with your cat. Catception.
That's a beautiful thing. Knife, come back.
Beep beep.
I wonder if that's going to cause some kind of disruption in the universe.
Like,
Oh,
that's why
Catception
Knife's not
would
looking
be-
at me. She's just like, I don't want to do it.
Catception would be if Knife got eaten by a mountain lion.
Well, I just be envision horrible things.
Why would you ever wish that on
I
Knife?
didn't wish that. I just
Do you hear that, Heather? Did you hear that? He wished ill harm on Knife.
My Knife, my precious, perfect child who's never done a thing wrong in her entire life, you want a sentence to death. She's a perfect
That's
child.
not what I said.
She's a beautiful being just over there minding her own business, being beautiful and perfect. And you're damn yeah.
Bucket 5 is asking Brony if you've enjoyed the Joker movie.
I have not seen the Joker movie.
I really want to see it because I keep seeing commercials for it and like it looks like it's cool.
I'll pirate it later tonight. We'll watch it together.
He's also asking if either of us have seen Rise of Skywalker.
No, I haven't.
You know what's funny? I haven't seen, despite my dad having been a big Star Wars fan, I haven't seen a single Star Wars movie except for the final 20 minutes of The Empire Strikes Back. I gotta fix that one in these days.
You're not missing much.
Hey, come on! Brandon, we should watch it together.
Yeah, we should. I haven't seen Rise of Skywalker for obvious reasons. There's a guy I watch on YouTube called Shafrilla Productions, and I love him. He's a really good critic, and he hates Rise of Skywalker. Oh, he hates it.
You know, actually what we should do when we watch it is watch it in the chronological order, which means we gotta watch the prequels first so we can get the not as great stuff out of the way, then get to the stuff that was pretty good, and then get to the new stuff that is not good either.
That we have to... Does this mean we have to watch the Christmas specials too?
No, we're not watching the Christmas special. No one's watching the Christmas special.
Yes, we're watching the Christmas special. If you're gonna
I
go-
don't want to
if
see
you're gonna go
Chewbacca's dad watching porn in the living room.
with- I do though.
Why are you such a creep?
No, you gotta own what you said here. If we're gonna go all in like that, we're going all in.
Why do you have to make it weird? If that's so, then we're watching the entirety of the Clone Wars again, the animated series.
Alright, I mean, there's 2 of them that are animated.
They're both really good.
And most of, what was it? Most of the Clone Wars movie itself was animated.
CGI, a little short. Why not?
CGI, computer generated imagery.
It's more. I get it. Most of the
Otherwise
environments
known as
were.
animation.
Bitch. I'm saying I really consider it an animated movie if the characters are also completely animated, because like a lot of the environments were for sure and the effects, but like other than Yoda, the people weren't exactly.
Baby Yoda, from what I know, is basically another Minion meme, and I want it to go away.
I don't know. I think it's kind of cute.
Okay, so here's a question. Do we think Sunburst was supposed to be a Harry Potter pony?
Yeah, completely.
Alright, that was easy.
He got those vibes. He had a cloak. Why was he so self-conscious about being naked?
I don't know.
Maybe he's got a weird butt.
Probably the same reason that, I don't like walking around without my blazer.
But you always walk around without your blazer.
Exactly.
Buckin5 says, Heather confuses Brawny, tells him to get knife, and he does not know if she means the cat or an actual knife.
Actually, I think were we talking about that last week? Like me and Sweetie, like if she would ever have that confusion, like I'm like, Sweetie, hand me the knife, and she's just like, do you want this one or the cat? And I'm just like, knife. And I'm like, Sweetie, knife me, and then she just throws the knife and stabs me. I'm like, I meant the cat, and she throws the cat and hits me in the face like, ah.
Oh, my baby, my baby, oh,
Oh shit. Just calling himself the dinosaur. Record players. I use a record player.
Well, that's because you're a hipster.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, look at you. You're a funny paws. I love you. You're a funny paws. I love you.
Buckin5 says, for some reason, I could see Heather grabbing Brawny's blazer and starting to run with it.
Probably so I could wash it, because he probably wears it for like a week straight without changing it.
Canonically, I only have a few different shirts. I have the one blazer that I got from a secondhand store, from a thrift shop. I have one that's tie-dye. I have one that's flannel. And I have a pajama shirt. And I have a karate uniform.
One of these episodes of Bug to the Face is going to be me taking you out to buy more clothes.
Okay, that's actually a good idea.
We'll workshop it. Write it down. Write it down, Ronnie!
I'm writing it. There was a time that Louis messaged me randomly, and this exchange was kind of funny. He just messaged me randomly. It was years ago, and said, "Brawny, give me your blazer." So, I'm like, okay, here's one, and I took off the one that I was wearing, but there was another one that was identical that was right under it. And he goes, no, that one. So I did the same thing again, took off the blazer, but there's another one exactly like it right under it. And he goes, Brawny, we cannot live in a world of chaos.
It's gonna be a comic on your freaking Tumblr at some point.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to make it, and I could. The problem is Louis doesn't have poses.
Oh yeah, we have to get Swift Yuki on that.
Yeah. Clayton wants to know if we've seen Super Showdown Bowl. I
No.
haven't.
Emily says hi.
Hello.
Hello, Emily.
She's also asking if we think Baby Yoda is cute.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cute. It's a little puppet.
Yeah, it's alright. I have trouble believing that it's 50 years old.
Apparently, I saw a scene in captions, and it said they said the thing was gonna be 50 years old, and he's like, well, yeah, some species age differently. This one's 50 years old, but it's still a freaking baby.
Yeah, but then that doesn't make sense. Okay, so if Yoda was 900, so what's 900 divided by 50?
I don't know. I can't do math.
1 second.
Because the thing looks like it's a 2-year-old, right?
18.
Yeah, 18. So if this thing is 50, and we apply the same type of aging to that, then freaking the thing would look like a teenager or even a young adult.
I don't know, maybe there's a canon explanation for that, or maybe it's gonna be like a. Maybe it's just a
Maybe the
weird.
Star Wars writers don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, do they ever, Brownie? Just enjoy what you get. In fact, you know what? Don't enjoy it. I'll watch The Mandalorian on my own.
I'll enjoy it when it's good. We've been over this.
Bronny, you enjoy The Grinch.
Yes, I enjoy The Grinch because it's good.
You know what's not good?
See, Battleship Agincourt hates Baby Yoda too. Well,
And
I
is
don't
that
hate
supposed to
Baby Yoda,
freaking
I just don't
validate
understand
it?
What did you say, Heather?
And that's supposed to validate it? You know what? All views are valid, and I value your view. Just think it's also stupid.
Well, Battleship Agincourt and I are the same age, so there's obviously some wisdom here.
Or there's some okay boomerism in there.
First of all, boomers are like in their 70s right
Boomer
now.
isn't just an age range, Bronny. It's a vibe.
It's a mindset.
Okay. Yeah, keep quoting Tumblr. Maybe it'll work.
Is it not you? Is it not? Oh, you're getting
Battleship
good.
Agincourt says, do any of you remember a world with the Soviet Union and all those things I mentioned were norm, not something outdated or nostalgic?
I need to fix my back.
Stretch.
Okay.
Knife stretches every, like what, 5 minutes?
Sure, I guess. Then she claws stuff. She likes to claw stuff as she stretches.
So should you. Not the clawing, the stretching.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused, like,
Shady Oaken Industries says, I will enjoy the Old Republic and Legends more than the movies, and you can't stop me.
okay. Yeah, you do you, man. You do you.
Now, you see, that's certainly something, because the extended universe of Star Wars is actually pretty cool. Like, I can get behind that.
I want to see all the extended stuff about General Grievous. There's never enough.
Yeah, Grievous is a pretty cool character.
Why did they limit him to one movie?
I don't know, but he had plenty of role in all the Clone Wars series.
Because he was fucking awesome and they had to kill him off.
Clayton wants to know which version of the Grinch. Definitely not the new one. I like the animated one, and I like the Jim Carrey version.
Jim Carrey. Wasn't that the? No, it wasn't. Was it
Oh, well, finish the sentence and I might.
the live action one?
Yeah.
Is it actually good?
I think it is.
I like it. I don't know if it's your thing. I mean, I don't know.
Buckin 5 says, new movie, Brownie Buck and the Blazer of Secrets.
That's a good movie title.
Mm-hmm.
Buckin5 is asking if you can let Knife sniff your teddy bear, Heather. What?
It's an elephant. Sniff. Oh, you mean that teddy bear? It's actually her teddy bear because it came with her blanket. like it.
How's your crocheting coming along?
Yeah, we're making decent progress on the trunk here. I think I'm only gonna make it a little bit longer, close it up, and then we'll have a decent little trunk. It'll be cute.
Clinton wants to know if anyone has seen the new Owl House series.
Nope.
I have no idea what that is.
Me neither.
4 or 3 or yeah.
Let's see, what do we have here? Let's see here. Oh, Shady Oak is dropping Grievous lore in chat.
Read
A
it to me.
Klekian warlord who lost his wife and took out his grief on his enemies. When he became a threat to the Separatists and wanted to join the Republic, they assassinated him. He survived and used the pieces of his body that survived were remapped to hate the Jedi. And then he was brainwashed to follow the Separatists.
Yeah, I heard of that backstory. I heard it got retconned to like what Clone Wars. I think his background on the website was that he always wanted to be a Jedi, but he didn't have Force sensitivity, so they wouldn't let him be one. So he began replacing pieces of his body bit by bit until he became a cyborg and could equal them.
Yeah, I don't know about that, because that doesn't make any sense, because then he would join them as, like, just a cybernetic Jedi, and there's been plenty of those.
It doesn't take away that he has no, like, Force abilities, and it's probably his attitude that would keep him out, because he's too, like, he's kind of obsessed with power, too. I know that backstory definitely used to be true, I think. What I want to know is if there's anything more than that, because, like, hey, it's such lost potential, freaking Grievous. I want more.
We'll just have to make our own Star Wars movie.
With Grievous?
Yep. I will be Grievous.
What's your best Grievous impression, Brian? What's it sound like?
Well, I don't know, probably just my actual voice with a bit of a modulator on it, pitch shift down, a little bit of reverb.
And some coughing. You need the coughing.
Yeah. Honey Drop the Unicorn wants to know, Heather, who do you think would win in a fight, Brawny or Umbridge? Who the frick is Umbridge?
The character in Harry Potter who's just like, think of a crazy cat lady who works for the government.
Oh, is she the one that wears all pink and pisses everybody off?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I'd totally win in a fight against her.
I don't know, she has a Patronus that's a frickin' kitten.
I don't know, I have a foot that's really good at booting kittens.
I don't know, she has frickin' magic because she's a frickin' wizard.
I don't know, I've got a fist. Did we lose someone?
I don't know.
We lost Brandon.
How did we lose Brandon?
I don't know.
Are you the one that I hear talking in the background?
No, that would be my roommates.
Well, tell him to shut up. I'm streaming.
I don't think I can do that.
Well, then I guess I'm going to have to do it.
Yep. Oh, let's see here. Oh, Brandon says, let the chat know that I'm not feeling that well. Sorry, I'm gonna sit this one out. Have a nice night.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh man, I didn't even realize he felt sick.
Yeah, he seemed perfectly normal.
He's good at hiding things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess it's just you and me.
Yep. Let's see here. Buck and 5 wants to know if I was asked to take pictures of the royal wedding, and no, I was not.
The royal wedding, like in freaking Britain or something?
No, at, Cadence and Shining Armor, I would presume.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yep.
That doesn't look right. I think I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. Because it shouldn't end too sharply.
Okay, so let's see here.
What do you guys think of this trunk?
Well, we'll find out when the stream catches up.
What do you think? What do you think?
Well, I think it looks kind of weird right now. But, yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it might be.
Bigorna says, you guys probably already said that before, but are you planning on any conventions this year?
I don't think I am. Gonna have a bit of traveling to do already if I'm gonna go home for things, because I'm barely starting permanently hired with this job. So I'm not gonna have a lot of vacation time accrued. So what I'm gonna use is probably gonna go toward having a week off for Christmas to see the family with Bronny. And I want to go see him in summer for his birthday. And I'm probably gonna take maybe just a day off for Thanksgiving. So
Yeah, we gotta figure out exactly like when conventions are, and because I don't know if I'll be able to do any conventions either.
which is sad. That's gonna be the first time in years I won't be able to do conventions. Like
Yeah, same here.
Since 2013, I've been going to like at least a con or two a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll figure it out though. Maybe we'll be able to make one. We don't know yet. That's why we gotta look and figure it out. I like to explore all possibilities until I'm 100% certain that something's not gonna work out.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see here. And I'm getting a lot of stuff addressed at me tonight. Bronny, Honeydrop says, Bronny, your Hogwarts house would be Hufflepuff, and for, oh my gosh, I don't even know what that says. Ilvermorny house would be a Wumpus. I have no idea.
I don't know about that last part, but Ronnie's always saying, I'm a Hufflepuff, but Sweetie, who is like a passionate Hufflepuff, is just like, no the frick you ain't.
And then it turned out I was. I did the test. I did that stupid test, and it said I was a Hufflepuff.
You're a Gryffindor.
Not a freaking Gryffindor.
Can you
I did the test and I didn't even cheat.
stop it, Knife? You're hurting me.
I'll answer all the questions again. I'll even do it in front of you to make sure that you can say like, hey, yeah, that is something you would do. Okay, Buck and 5's got 2 questions. He wants to know if I would ever consider hunting the Thanksgiving turkey rather than buying one. That's what my uncles on my mother's side of the family do. I do not. I don't like hunting. I would do it if I was actually hungry. He also asked Heather, do you think you would try zip lining?
Zip lining? I don't know. I mean, I don't find it appealing in any way, but if like I had to, I guess I would. Kitty, stop playing with my yarn. She's clawing me slightly because she's trying to get at it. Here, play with that. Let's see how long it takes her for her to realize it's on her head. Now we're gonna start making these ears. I'm kind of hungry.
What have you eaten today?
Ate some waffles for breakfast that I made with the waffle iron that your family gave me, and it was wonderful. And
Battleship Agincourt says, I'm a Ravenclaw. What is Sweetie?
she's a Hufflepuff. And I ate some leftover pizza and a Choco Taco.
That's it? That's all you had today?
Yes.
Not very healthy.
Well, of course it's not. Unless you count all the crap that was on that pizza. It's one of those health pizzas.
Let's see here.
Not very healthy.
Phoenix Gamer Ghost Rider says, aw, cute cat.
What you should be saying is, not very much, honey. Would you like me to make you a cheeseburger?
Yep, I do make good cheeseburgers. Nagorna says, screw the Harry Potter houses. The real personality test is which Ninja Turtle is your favorite.
Oh. I'm always flipping between Donatello and Michelangelo.
Yeah, I don't know which one is me. Or which one I like the best. I like them all. I think they're all really cool.
You're probably a Leonardo guy, if I had to guess.
Well, I definitely like Leonardo, or I definitely am closest to Leonardo in personality. I don't know, some days I'm definitely a Raphael though.
Raphael, he's cool.
Let's see here. Honeydrop wants to know if we know about the MBIT. And I do. I know about that.
The what?
Do you know about that, Heather?
What?
The MBIT?
What's that stand for?
I forget what it stands for, but it's a very comprehensive, like, personality test.
Is it the one that gives you, like, an acronym for what your personality type is?
Yeah.
I think I've taken it. I don't remember what the hell I am.
I've taken it a few times, and I get different results every time. And a lot of those questions I just straight don't know the answer to. Battleship Agincourt says, my favorite Ninja Turtle was Leo. I think it was because of his weapons. Too young to remember any of the personalities.
Michelangelo was the party dude.
Oil Railroad Crossing Productions, that's a heck of a name. Is that your nephew again? Says, hi, Heather.
Yep, probably is. Hey, Logan. He got a brand new cell phone.
Alrighty then. And he also says, hello, everybody else. Oh, like there's more than one of us here. How's that crocheting coming, Heather? Are you having fun?
Oh yeah. I realized my shirt rolled up a little bit. Dude. But after making his inner ear, then we'll do the around it with gray.
So tell me again, because I forgot, the significance of this elephant.
Making it for one of my nephews, because I didn't get to send them their Christmas presents. The mermaid was for Jasmine, my niece. This is going to be for little Daniel.
Let's see here. Clayton says, did I ever tell you the story about a goth teen and a young, energetic child? It's a bittersweet story. That's interesting, I guess. I'm not, like, do we want to bother with this story on the stream?
I'm not incredibly interested. If it's like a comic or something, maybe you can link it.
Maybe. Let's see here. Shady Oak says, has Heather looked into the Old Republic at all? Does she love Darth Vanna, Bastila Shan, Stella Shan, or Trey the most?
I really don't recognize the name. The most I've gone into like Old Republic stuff is actually playing the Old Republic games. Like if you remember Jedi Knights, the Old Republic, I played through a couple of those. Like I think I talked about, what was his name? Revan, the guy who should be dead but wasn't. Like the Force was the only thing keeping his body together. He was all gray. He scared the crap out of me. He was. If I have to say any old type characters that I like the most, it's probably him. I don't know why I like things that scare me.
Neither do I.
Is that why you like me so much?
Is that why you like me so much?
I don't know. I don't find you really scary.
Well, that's good, I guess. I don't like being found scary.
I know you'd never hurt me.
Let's see here. Buckin' Vibe wants to know if Knife would eat human food, or is that just his cat who does it?
Like, it's kind of weird. Sometimes she will, sometimes she won't. Because we won't let her eat it, obviously. But for a while, I thought she wasn't interested. Like, I'd put things up to her to smell, and she'd just smell it and leave it be. Like, she didn't care. Like, I'd put, like, a Pringle up to her nose. Like, just chips and popcorn and be like, hey, you want to smell it? And she'd smell it and be like, yeah, whatever. But it's when we cook meats, like chicken, turkey, or tuna, that she gets interested. Like, one of the first times she was getting used to the home, I opened up some cans of tuna to make some tuna for sandwiches. She came right into the room, was meowing like, meow, meow, is that for me? And I'm like, no, bitch. And then Sweetie made some turkey for Thanksgiving, and there's actually a video on her Twitter of her like being like, okay, so I made this turkey, and the cat's like, meow, and she's like, no, shut up. And then like the cat will go up and try to smell it, she's like, no, and the cat tried to put her paw on it, she's like, no, you can't have the turkey. And it's funny, I made myself some like chicken and rice for dinner, and I like leave the plate on the table, and I turn around to get some soda, and I turn back around, and she's sitting in my seat smelling my chicken, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck?
Well, was she gonna eat your chicken?
I think she was gonna eat it. She was getting dangerously close. You know when you see an animal smelling it, and you just know, like, oh yeah, they're gonna fucking try and eat this.
Swear jar, but yeah.
Someone else can put money in there for me.
Yeah, guys. Tip to the swear jar. Link in the description. Shameless plug. We need that pizza money. Don't you mess this up for me!
I gotta bring home that bread because this guy doesn't want me to have bread because it's not healthy.
Well, I'm like completely out of food over here, but I ran I got soup. I had canned soup left, so I did my big thing of canned soup like I do, and I'm still pretty full from that.
I'm
I
not.
get a can of soup and I put it in the bowl, and then I get a can of vegetables and I put it in the bowl, and then I get Then I get what do I get? The beans, yes, gotta have the beans, the pinto beans. You put it in the bowl and stir it all up, and it's a nice thick soup. Very big, it's like 800 calories, so it's a good meal.
You know what we should go get? Some pozole.
Yeah, I saw you telling me about that on Twitter. Didn't I try pozole when I came to visit?
No, I don't think I took you out for pozole because it's a Mexican soup.
Oh yeah. I photographed pozole a couple of times when I was doing food photography, but I never tried it.
We should get you some. My family makes a good bowl of it, so I prefer to give you some of that. But like, if I have to take you out for some pozole, I'll take you out for some pozole.
Bigorna says, I can offer Brawny a 100% homemade pizza, but you have to come to Brazil to receive it. Hey, I can make my own pizza too. So I'm all set. I don't need to go to Brazil. And no offense, Bigorna, but I don't think I'd want to hang out in Brazil.
What's wrong with Brazil?
Lots of stuff. Let's see here, what else we got? Shady Oak says, there's a meme. Brawny walking around at 2 a.m. looking for thick beans for the sauce. Heather, why don't you tell Buck and Five about how I love spicy food?
Long story short, you don't.
Well, that wasn't very interesting.
Well, I tried. I tried giving you the good spice, but you're like, no, it's too spicy.
What did you give me? And it was too spicy. It was like some kind of sauce, wasn't it?
Yeah, my favorite sauce in the world, El Pato sauce, and you were just like, no, it's too spicy. Like, I was gonna put it in your burrito, and you're like, I'm like, here, try it first, because I'm so considerate like that. I'm like, try it first and see if you can handle it. And you were like, nope, I can't. I give up, because I'm
Oh
a
yeah, I
quitter.
remember that stuff. That stuff wasn't really gosh darn spicy.
No, it wasn't. That's freaking light fare.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Heather. I don't get along with spicy food. I'm the only one of, well, my sibling. Well, actually, I don't know what my sisters think of spicy food. But, my brothers both like spicy food. Actually, no. My younger brother recently told me that he was not a fan of hot food all that much, and that either changed or I just misremembered about him.
Well, isn't that just typical? No licking. Yeah, it's hard to get this needle into these little tiny loops that I made.
Clayton wants to know if I'm xenophobic. I don't think I'm xenophobic, I just don't like going to countries with a high kidnapping rate.
You don't make it sound good.
Let's see here. Honeydrop the Unicorn says, for the longest time my MBTI was either INFJ or INFP, but now I'm an ISFP or an ISFJ. I don't remember what all of those mean, but I had my friend Past Analysis could really get into the nitty gritty of what all the what do you call it, the acronyms meant, and he had a bunch of them memorized, which I thought was really impressive. Bug and Buckenfive says, I could see a meme of an intoxicated Brawny stumbling around in his Sombra cosplay. No, you could not, because I do not drink. Buckenfive wants to know, Heather, did you keep Knife's comb from when she had to wear one?
I think we have it somewhere.
Are you still working on the trunk, or are you working on the ears still?
On the ears? I told you already.
Let me see your progress, Heather. Kind of holding that thing close to the chest.
Kinda have to. Give me a sec. There's an ear right here.
Shady Oak says, inebriation can come from more than just fermented wheat and grapes. I got drunk off of lemonade once and we still don't know how. I think that was psychosomatic, Shady. Clayton says, I sometimes went through the same thing Rarity went through in the episode of Canterlot Boutique. And oh yeah, by the way, that thing's looking really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's definitely right. Things you can get drunk on stuff that's not alcoholic.
One time when I was in school, I would drink, like, we were just having lunch in the computer lab because we were in a computer club, and I drank some apple juice, and I was just like, what? This tastes funny. This tastes like alcohol. Like, I had, like, apparently I knew what alcohol tasted like. And I brought it to the teacher, I'm like, teacher, I think someone put alcohol in my apple juice, and he drinks it. He's like, nah, I think it's just gone bad.
Mm.
But I guess fermented apples are kind of just rotten apples.
Yeah, and they can, whenever you ferment something, it can take on some of the properties of alcohol.
Oh, you know what? I remember a scene from a book I read way back when I was a kid about a girl who lived in the country, and like she saw some some apples that were going bad. She's like, Mom, can I feed these to the pigs so they don't go to waste? And she's like, yeah, good idea. She feeds them to the pigs, and then the pigs start acting weird, and she realized, fermented apples, these pigs are drunk.
That's funny.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna get in trouble or something, but the family had like a party during, and everyone watched, and everyone laughed, and they were just like, no, yeah, that was funny, never mind, it's cool.
Let's see here. Clayton says, will there ever be a day where my work will have charm? And I'll answer that question with another question. What do you do to ensure that? Like, how hard do you practice your craft is what I'm getting at. Let's see here. Trying to figure out what to read next. There's Honeydrop the Unicorn says there's a new D&D class called the Occultant. If they don't take your soul, they will take your gold and back taxes. That just sounds like my somber stick.
Yep. Guess that's your new class.
Alrighty then. Gonna have to figure out what to do about that. Let's see here. Clayton says, Brawny, when I make an art piece, I make sure it looks high quality, but sometimes it doesn't look like how I imagine. Well, yeah, like I said, you just gotta keep practicing. Looking up tutorials, finding a teacher. Buckin5 wants to know, Heather, what you think about Dungeons and Dragons.
It's fun when you have the right people and all that stuff. I tried for a while, but it got less and less fun. Like with the right premise and stuff, it could be fun, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. What do I want to read next? No, Chad's pretty dead right now. I love how Knife is just sitting there watching you.
Because she loves me and wants me to touch her little hand.
Heather, Shady wants to know if you would like to meet Serena and the D&D group that his church friends host.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm ready to get back into D&D. It's a commitment, those games.
Yeah. The only game of Dungeons and Dragons I played, I ended up pissing off a bunch of Ents, and then my crew had to fight an army of Ents, and then I somehow managed to charm our way out of it by sacrificing one of our teammates and shifting the blame onto him. I don't even remember how I did it.
Wow, Brian. Wow.
Yep, and then he had to take a hit, and he got away with 1 hit point left.
You were a detriment to that entire party.
Yeah, yes, I was. I called myself, I was a rapier-wielding drunken pirate, and I named myself Patchy the IRS agent. Because that's what I always call myself when I'm a pirate. Battleship Agincourt says, did you hear that it was the Mexican, specifically, the Mexican voice actress for Diamond Tiara died. She was 22.
That's sad.
Yeah, I saw that earlier on Twitter. I wonder what got her. Your nephew wants to know your opinion of Texas.
I've only been there a few times, hun, but it's always looked really good. Lots of green, wide open spaces. I think you live more in a suburban area, if I remember correctly. We'd have to come
Texas
over and
is
visit.
freaking huge.
It is. So definitely, I haven't seen all of it. In fact,
Texas has 2 time zones and like 4 different biomes in it. Like it's half desert and half forest and half like I'm pretty sure they even got mountains.
I'm just gonna have to go over and visit you.
Pardon me for just a minute, everyone. I need to go check out something.
Guess it's just us, me and the chat. What shall we do with them, Knife?
Destroy them all? No, we can't do that. We can't destroy them all. They're our fans. They're our fans. They love you. Okay. Okay, I show you. They must serve you forever and ever. Yay! And they must get you more catnip and kitty with her. Yes, that will make you very happy.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Alright, yeah. For some reason, it is just really hot in my bedroom right now, and I'm sweating. I'm sweating, I'm just sitting at my desk, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't like it. I went out and checked the air conditioner. It should be fine.
Maybe it's the heat of your devices.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm sitting at the desktop right now. Shady Oak says, the mod is gone. Post memes. He also says, I volunteer to be destroyed by knife.
Perfect.
You heard that? Someone wants to sacrifice themselves for you. Sacrifice. You love that. You love sacrifices. Especially human sacrifices.
Heather, I got a feeling something's wrong with you.
No, everything is perfect. Everything is perfect.
This day has been just perfect. The kind of day in which I dream since I was small. Every pony under my control, every stallion, mare and foal. Who says a girl can't really have it all?
Alrighty then. Hey Heather, your sound cut out.
Did it?
Either that or you just weren't saying anything.
I was not saying anything.
Okay. Your nephew says, I live in the Pine Woods section of Texas, which is the area where Houston is. I would say is beautiful except for the large amounts of mosquitoes and ponds.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Yeah, I'm not going over there without some bug spray for sure. Don't take me anyplace outside. I feel like I made this too close to your eye. Let's try right
The chat wants you to keep singing.
That was my only material!
Why?
I don't know. It fit the moment.
What do you want to sing, Knife? Do you want to sing? Sing meow 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 meow
Heather, stop patronizing your cat.
I love her. I would never do anything to insult her.
If, Heather, if you're Chrysalis, does that make me Shining Armor?
That'd be really weird. make a little bit less sense. Gosh, yeah, it still feels too close to the eye. Right here.
Let's see here. Clayton wants you to sing the Mau Mau theme song.
Oh my god. How can I resist such a request? Knife, will you help me?
I love you, Mau Mau. Finally, my dreams are coming true. Show me how to be a hero like you. Mau Mau.
I really don't think Knife likes it when you do that, Heather.
But I love her.
Yeah, I don't think that really matters.
Yes, it does. Love is everything. Besides, I can give her ear scritches so she'll forgive me. Oh gosh, I forgot to brush her today. I'll have to do it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Battleship Agincourt wants to know if you could sing The Pony I Wanna Be in honor of Diamond Tiara's Mexican voice actress.
God, I really can't do that one because I don't know the words.
Mm. Nagorna says, well, now I have to start a Rush marathon for Neil Peart. I think he was the drummer of Rush.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Hmm. Shady Oak wants to know if you've looked at all into material for Has-Been Hotel and what did you think about it?
Me? I've definitely watched Has-Been Hotel. And I watched Hell of a Boss too. I like what I see. It's gonna be fun.
Hmm. Honeydrop wants to know if you believe in name theory, that names can dictate a person's personality or behavior.
I don't know. I don't think Heather influenced me to be anything. I thought it was, I remember as a kid I kind of liked it because I was like, oh, my mom said she named me after a horse she saw, and I'm like, I like horses. But then I was just like, this name's boring. I want to be called Sally. I want to be called something else.
Yeah, I think everybody goes through that phase. My older brother went through a phase where he's like, no, I want to have a different name.
I don't know. I still think my name's kind of boring.
Hmm. Well, there's certainly like name stereotypes. There's, Kyle, Carrie, Shaniqua. Gosh, what else are there? There's Chad.
Brad.
Mm-hmm. And these things certainly, you think about the names, like certain character traits come to mind when you think about these names. Clayton wants to know if you'll sing the Pie Sister Swap Day song.
I don't know that song either.
I know that song. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, I think it was really short.
It's the Pie Sister Swap Day song!
And then that was it.
Yay. literally just that. Clayton wants to know which character from Hazbin Hotel was your favorite.
Oh, gee, I like Husk a lot. And of course, Alistair is bae. Everyone agrees. Angel Dust is hilarious. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to pick just one. Definitely not Vaggie.
Oh, that's one of Clayton's favorites.
Sorry, Clayton. I didn't like. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with her, but she hasn't done anything like interesting or endearing for me yet. I also don't like how she just has one random bow on her hair that doesn't match the rest of her outfit. Like, call me a stickler for outfits, but I think it looks dumb. Take that bow off your head. You're not being cute with it. Freaking, it doesn't match the rest of your outfit. Makes no sense.
Oh, let's see here. What's your nephew's name again, Heather? Is it Logan?
Yeah.
Okay, Logan says, if you ever pass through New Mexico, look out for the New Mexico Roadrunner. That is a commuter train and is painted to look like a roadrunner. And I'm guessing he means the actual animal and not the,
Cartoon?
yeah.
It might be.
Clayton says Vaggie is meant to be the voice of reason. Yeah, we've
We
seen,
get it.
like, Applejack, case in point, those characters tend to get overlooked a bit.
Yeah, it just, she hasn't done anything, though, that, like, I find interesting. And that's only because, like, we've only had the pilot so far. Keep in mind, all we have so far is that pilot that's just establishing their roles and some of their personality traits. All I get from her right now is that she's very uptight and very pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll get to know her and she'll get way more interesting.
Hopefully. How are you feeling today, Heather? Have you had a good day so far?
Yeah, I did my chores and got some ice cream and watched Harry Potter. That was cool.
That's good. Clayton wants to hear you sing the Steven Universe intro.
Not Steven Universe Future, huh? Why don't you sing so much?
I don't know. Because you spoiled them with your angelic voice earlier.
Oh, you think that was angelic?
Well, I do.
Because you're a silly man. I do like a lot of the Steven Universe songs.
That's good, because I don't.
Do you ever?
I didn't like those songs even when I was watching that show. It just didn't do it for me.
Bronny, release your cover of It's Over, Isn't It?
No, I don't think I will.
Why not?
Because it's a bad cover.
Sing it again and then make it good.
Yeah, I gotta get around to that.
That's my Patreon request. Earn that $50 I give you. Sorry, I had to adjust myself, Kitty. My back really hurts.
Oh, let's see here. Gumdrop the Unicorn says, I'm getting really tired of the quote-unquote iFix has-been hotel art style.
Oh yeah, like everyone's going into has-been hotel and it's just like, I hate the design, so I'm gonna redo it. Don't call it fixing it, telling them I'm gonna do it in a style that I prefer. Because like I get it if has-been hotel style is not something you can get used to because it's very like whoosh in your face. But like don't say that you're making something that's objectively better than what was made because like it's all very much subjective.
Yep. Do you think you'll be able to finish that elephant tonight?
Seeing as we got like a half hour left, pretty much I'm gonna finish this ear at least, and then I'll get started on the little hat, and then it'll be done.
Sounds good.
I'm so glad you've been keeping me company. You've been keeping me so much company lately.
Hey, what am I, child looper?
You're
I've
not.
been here the whole time.
You're not physically with me though.
She is to cuddle me, give me kisses, give me love, to get ear scratches.
Hey Bronny, when I come over for your birthday, can we do a stream at your house?
I would love that.
Yes. Let's do it off your computer. Or I'll bring my laptop. One of the two.
Yep, that'll be nice. What else do you want to do when you come over here? Hopefully we can get you enough time off. I can take you to International Drive in Disney.
Well, let's see. Your birthday is on the 21st, so I wanted to at least fly off the day before so I could get there Friday. Then spend Saturday, Sunday, maybe fly back Monday. Gotta see how that's gonna work out.
Let's see here. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out outside of stream because I can't think about that and read the stream at the same time.
Yeah, we will definitely think about that later. That's gonna be the next trip. Like the first trip of the year is gonna be that.
Let's see here. Are you guys excited about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake? Well, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, that might be cool. Are they putting it on Switch? Yeah. I played a little bit of Mystery Dungeon, but like I say, a very little, like one game and not all the way through. It was a nice, interesting concept because you got to play as Pokemon. Which is like, Pokemon are the only thing good about Pokemon, so take out that human element, you're left with just the good part. I always thought that about the anime too. I was just like, all this people stuff is lame. I just want to see the Pokemon. And then they would have like, because Mystery Dungeon got adapted into an anime. And I'm like, oh sweet, it's just the good part. I don't have to go through all this human crap. And I felt that way about Jurassic Park too. Because there'd always be human people and their human people problems, especially with the newer one, because there were two kids where their parents were getting divorced and they're all upset about it. And then it's just like, can you hurry up to the part with the dinosaurs, please?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dinosaurs are everywhere, but they're not doing anything cool yet. Have them get killed.
Yeah. Shady Oak wants to know if I'm planning another trip out to Arizona. Not at the moment, but I will. I will if I can.
No pressure, dear.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out. Um,
Knife, why are you
it would
resting
it
on
would
my
be
mouse?
it would be relatively easy. I could probably afford it, but I got a lot of stuff to
Playing around.
yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Well, I got to spend a lot of money this year, and I got to save up a little bit better.
Exactly. Definitely think of all that important stuff first before you start thinking of
Yeah, I gotta.
impulsive trips.
First of all, I gotta get new glasses.
Exactly.
I really do. The ones on my face, they don't stay on my face, and they're scuffed up. So I gotta go online and get good glasses. That my car needs a little bit of work.
Doesn't it
What
always?
else? Oh, I gotta go get that. I gotta go get a new bed. And this is all me, all on top of me trying to save up to actually get into a place of my own, which is going to be a lot of money. I gotta double check my finances to make sure I actually have enough money to do that. Donate to my Patreon, people. Totally reaching your patrons on your own stream.
It's okay. No one goes on my Patreon. No one even tips in my swear jar. I'm not bitter about it. I'm just saying, yeah, they're not giving their money to me, so they might as well give it to you.
Hopefully. Let's see here. Honey Drop wants to know when your birthday is.
My birthday?
Yes.
It's July 19th.
Alrighty then. Clayton wants to know if I can imagine Velma dressed as Rorschach from Watchmen.
Why?
Which I think is a really weird question. I don't see why I couldn't. It's just a really weird comparison to make.
Why though? What?
I don't know. Nagorna says your problem with Pokemon is also his problem with the Godzilla movies. Too many humans and not enough giant monster fighting.
See, isn't that the flaw that they always make? It's like, I don't care about these human people. Can you just give me some monsters? That'd be freaking cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what these people are thinking.
You know they gave Godzilla like a freaking son at some point that could speak English?
Yeah, I knew about that. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's freaking creepy.
Shady Oak says that's also the problem with the Transformers movies.
Yeah, yep, that too.
Heather is very focused on the crocheting.
They're gonna get this freaking ear down.
You can do it, Heather. I believe in you.
You freaking better or I'll kill you.
Honeydrop says your birth tree is the elm, the noble-mindedness. I guess that makes sense.
I am too noble for my own good. My birthstone's a ruby,
Nice.
right?
Bucket5 wants to know if Knife sleeps with you at night.
She used to, like, I'd leave my door open and she would come and sleep next to me. The problem was one morning I woke up, went to the bathroom, laid back down, threw my hand at the side, picked it back up because it got wet. She threw up in the bed. She doesn't know that you need to get out of bed if you gotta throw up. And like, sometimes I'll let her into the bed and we'll sleep together and stuff like that. But one time I caught her, like, because you know when she's throwing up, because she's making this big gagging sound, like, and I just like picked her up and put her in the kitchen to throw up on the floor there because it's easier to wipe up the mess. But like, yeah, she'll straight up throw up in my bed, and I can't have that happening. And you know, apparently that shit doesn't wake me up, so I can't let her sleep with me all the time. I definitely like having her in my room and laying with her, and she could like place her head on my leg. In the morning, actually, I wake up early, so I have spare time just in case. And like, I wake up at 5 and I don't have to leave until like 6:20. So I'll be done at like 6 o'clock and I'll lay back down in my bed and she'll come in and lay with me usually. So we'll have like that 20 minutes to just lay there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like it. Give me a chance to find some freaking inner peace before we get our day started.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going, Kitty? Do you have to go to the bathroom? Are you hungry?
She's hungry.
So, Bucket5 wants to know if the Knife suffers from hairballs.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's a long-haired cat. You're gonna get those. She hasn't done it in a while, so that means she's going to eventually. Like, I get suspicious. I'd actually thought that, like, the day before she threw up in my bed, she, like, I was thinking about, like, she hasn't left any hairballs around in a while. And then, so, like, that morning, I was just like, oh, there it is. So if she hasn't done it in a while, she's going to at some point.
Mm-hmm. Honey Drop says just hold her over the trash can or the toilet.
I don't know if
So
she'd be comfortable with that, because the last thing I want her to do is hold it in if she doesn't feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wiping it up takes up just a few minutes. It's fine. I just don't want her to, like, yak on my bed, because I don't want that stain in my bed sheets. I would be especially upset if I had bought myself new bed sheets and she had done that. I've been meaning to for a while now. I really want to get those Galaxy unicorn sheets that I saw.
Battleship Engine Core says it doesn't work like that, the cat will resist.
Yeah. You gotta, when they gotta throw up, you just gotta let them do it on the floor, how in position they assume. Just can't let her do it in the bed, so I'm gonna pick her up and put her somewhere else. But gotta let her know, like, yeah, that's not cool. That's why I threw you out the first time. Like, sleeping in my bed is a privilege, not a right. Of course, she doesn't know that. I knew it too many. But oh well, it's fairly noticeable.
Did you ever consider getting a dog?
In an apartment? No. A dog requires much more maintenance, I think. Like, they have to be let out to go to the bathroom. They need someone to help expend their energy, especially if they're a very energetic dog. Cats are far more independent, way lower maintenance. I just have to clean your litter box and keep her bowls full, which is not hard when we now have automatic feeders that are just filled with dry food and water. You don't have, you barely have to, you don't even have to change those out once a week. Like, I filled up her food thing today for the first time in, like, I think a few weeks. So that food lasts her. She's very independent. She doesn't require much. She does require attention sometimes, but that's just some pets and stuff. I don't have to take her for a walk or anything. I don't have to do that kind of stuff with her. A dog needs you to take it for walks. A dog needs you to take it out. A dog needs just a bit more.
That's like an actual child. Cats are, for all their flaws, tend to be a bit more independent.
Exactly. I admire that about them.
Ina White, you a strong, independent black woman.
I mean, if you got a stupid cat, I mean, that's just a cat. But if you get a stupid dog, which is most of them, they'll freaking wreck your whole place.
Especially if you get like a husky and like that stuff that Sweetie says they're bred to do things. And it's a lot of stuff.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind having a dog one day if I have a yard for it to be in, where it can poop wherever it wants, and I can take it on. It can expend its own energy with some toys out there. Because like I don't think I'd want to take a dog for a walk every day. Because there's some days you just get home from work and you're really tired. But yeah, I wouldn't mind like one day if I had a house. We were living in a house and we had a dog. Be cool.
Clayton says he's always wanted a dog.
Yeah, but I imagine there's obstacles keeping it.
Honeydrop says her sister had a cat that she made puke into a litter box, and after that it always puked in the litter box.
Huh. She says she trained your cat to do that. That's interesting. Though I would have a little bit of trouble because her litter box is actually right here. It's in a side table kind of thing, so it fits into the decor. So her litter box is in there, and usually since it's a side table, we also have stuff on there. Like we have some candles right now, and some stuff. So like if she was like throwing up right now, I'd have to like clear off that, then open it, then pick her up and have her throw up in it. And by that time, she probably would have already thrown up, or throw up like mid me picking her up. So it would take a good bit. Like I'd have to know.
The Corona wants to know if you and Sweetie are going to get another cat, like a kitten or maybe a dwarf, and name it Pocket Knife.
I don't know. I don't think we're in the market for a new kitten just yet. We technically already have 2 pets in this apartment, and that's kind of like the limit, my goldfish and the cat. But, and I don't know, I don't even think they realize I have a goldfish. It's weird. But, I don't think we're getting it anytime soon. And I think I'd want a bigger space if I'm going to introduce Knife to, like, a kitten. Because then then, like, if she doesn't like it at first, they can have some space and we can slow her, work her into getting used to having another cat around the house.
Yeah, it's a good idea. When are you going to get a second cat and call it Fork?
We're not going down that route. I think I just explained why we aren't getting a new cat yet.
Pumpkin5 asks if you've stretched, and Honeydrop says, I don't think apartment owners count fish as pets.
If I had like an aquarium, they probably would, but yeah, I guess. So we could potentially, but like I said, probably want more space for when we do it.
Mm-hmm. Bigorna says my apartment is too small for my cat, and he's lazy and fat, and he lives with his mom.
Most cats are. Alright guys, what do you think of that?
Let's wait for the stream to catch up. It looks more like a mouse with a really long nose than an elephant.
I don't think it looks like an elephant.
Say what?
I think it looks like an elephant. I mean, like, what else is that?
Not sure, Heather.
I feel like most of the time you tell me my stuff looks like a mouse.
You feel like most of the time what?
That you say like I think this is the second time you've told me something I made looks like a mouse. Like, is that just always what you think when there's like pink in the ears and a slightly longer snout?
Well, elephants are known for having much bigger ears and much bigger noses and, yeah, not having the pink in the ears.
The pink in the ears are supposed to be the inner ears and it's supposed to be cute, and these are big ears, and this is a big nose.
Yeah, but it's not like as long as its body, and the head isn't like as big as its body.
It's supposed to be cute, small, and compact, but okay. Can't satisfy everyone. Let's make the hat. After I deal with this.
But, Honeydrop thinks it's cute, and Bigorna thinks it's, that it's a cool elephant. So yeah, you've satisfied the stream. At the very least.
The minimum.
Bigorna says anteaters and aardvarks have that kind of nose as well.
They're not the first thing people think of. Where's my needle?
So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with the last minute of this? Well, with the last 15 minutes of the stream here?
Probably start on his hat.
On whose hat?
The hat for the elephant. He's gonna have a hat.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I suppose. Heather, my memory is really bad. Is this elephant a character from something?
Nope, it's just a generic elephant.
All right. Clayton is heading out, says he needs to get some work done. See you later, Clayton. Thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye.
what color is the hat gonna be?
The same color as the shirt.
That's good, it'll match.
Yep, it'll be adorable.
And now with the last 15 minutes of the stream, we discuss horse music. Okay, Heather, who's your favorite brony musician?
I don't know, I guess either L Train or Ponyphonic.
Yeah, those are both good. Let's see here. Apparently So Great and Powerful has returned to making pony music.
I don't think I know them.
They do EDM, like 90% of other brony musicians.
We need more genres in this fandom.
Yeah, well, we have plenty. We just don't have a good like ratio or representation or anything like that. Shady wants to know if you heard that Higurashi is getting a remake.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's probably a question for Sweetie, really. Iris P95 likes Black Griffin.
That's good. He's not bad. Getting stronger with freaking slaps.
I like his older stuff better.
Yeah, of course you do. Hipster.
Bigorna's favorites are Forever Free Brony and Prince Whatever. And yeah, those are good picks. Let's see here. Honeydrop says, hi there, if you could have one Pokemon like a buddy, what would you pick? No legendaries.
Yeah, legendaries are too big. Like, if I wanted one to just have around, like, well, Sceptile is the evolved form of my favorite Grovyle, so maybe if I had, like, a really tall, super buff one that would just follow me around, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, there you go, then.
I just want, like me just dressed up all cute and stuff, and then just have a big, hulking, scary-ass Pokemon behind me, like a fucking, like, what's a really big, intimidating Pokemon?
I don't know, what's his face? The Sloth? Slacking?
Slacking, freaking, I don't think I remember ever seeing that Pokemon move, so I'm not sure what that would look like. Have an Aerodactyl.
It's like a hairy Snorlax.
Freaking Pyroar or something.
Shady says, Beware or Wailord.
Beware. I think it's
All right. Honeydrop says a dog Pokemon would be her pick.
I suppose if you want to pick something that would fit into the suburban setting, that would work.
Mm-hmm. Magorna says he would pick Aggron even if it isn't as good as Tyranitar. We're in the last 10 minutes of the stream. The last 8 minutes specifically.
Or any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, ask them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream.
I'm getting kind of sleepy.
Aren't you always?
Shady says he would pick Absol, but isn't Absol legendary?
No, not really. It's just a very, one that they get superstitious around because apparently whenever Absol shows up, it's like a black cat. He passes your path. You're like, oh no, bad luck.
Iris says Knife is sitting like a human, but I look over at the stream and she's just kind of licking herself.
Yeah. That's what she's currently doing.
Honeydrop says this has been my best birthday.
Oh, that's nice. Hasn't even started yet. That's probably the perfect size just for him. I'm going to sew his hat onto his head.
Last 5 minutes of the stream, Heather.
Last 5 minutes of the stream, last 5 minutes. Any last minute comment, questions, or concerns, speak them now. Forever hold your silence until the next stream.
Shady says he's the prophecy Pokemon. He warns people of incoming disasters. The problem is that people confuse him as the cause instead of a sign to get out of danger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was it. Like a black cat. Well, except I don't think the black cat... Yeah, the black cat would be causing the disaster. But to be fair, I don't think the black cat would frickin' know.
Isn't that right, Beth? You didn't know you were causing that much trouble.
Knife, stop eating yourself, you stupid cat.
She's just licking. No bites yet. No bites.
Shady asks that we pray for his father and his cat. They're both going into surgery this week.
Both of them? Gosh, that's a double whammy.
Yeah,
You
that's
sure
a bad
remember
day.
them, Ronnie? Stop. Please stop licking your scabs. You're gonna undo them. You have a rough tongue.
What you thinking there, Heather?
Not much. Finishing this sucker up. Might just be able to. You guys might just be able to see it when it's all done.
Nice. Can't wait.
I know, I bet you're just sitting there in anticipation.
I just heard somebody join the call. Brandon is back.
Yeah, probably the last 3 minutes of the stream, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, you guys give me a quick little summary.
Nothing much
Well,
has
we've
happened.
just been kind of hanging out here. The chat's been slow. I've been able to keep up with it easy enough.
Okay, this is good. Feeling better than before. There's definitely something up, but I don't know.
Was it your stomach, or like, are you feeling congested, or?
No, it was weird. Like, you know how if you've eaten like a lot of pineapple, your mouth like feels weird and everything.
Like numb?
Yeah. It was like that, but it's only on like the left side of my mouth, and it's still like that, but it's not terrible like it was before. It was really strange.
Out, kitty, out.
And it's you know
Stop.
getting better. I'll probably be fine by tomorrow, but I don't know.
Well, alright then.
Yee.
I'm not even sure what that would be. Stop licking your back!
You gotta get that comb back on her, Heather.
Look, let me look.
We'll get her a nice soft one this time.
Let me look.
I don't know any kind of comb that's going to maintain that ferocious mane.
Yeah, you're getting this raw. You're lucky I stopped you. No more licking. No more licking. Immediately starts licking, but it's on her chest, so I'm not as worried.
Just looking back at the chat, I see a
No.
tiny little discussion on pony music.
Oh yeah, we were talking about how we do have a diverse genres, but they're just not all represented.
You know, it's weird. Out of boredom, I've been like I remember random Brony songs I've heard a while ago, and I re-listened to them.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard enough yet, but I don't remember it being diverse even when I was a Brony.
It's definitely like electronic stuff is always in the mainstream of brony shit, but there's like a mixture of things. You'll find hip hop, you'll find metal, you'll obviously find country if anybody likes Applejack.
I've definitely heard more electronica, but I think maybe it's because the Living Tombstone is probably I think he's still pretty decently popular.
Oh yeah, he's still at large, but he doesn't exactly do brony music anymore. He's moved on to like different topics like video games and even like Disney movies and stuff. And actually, the stream is over. All right, I did finish the thing, so here he is with his little hat, little elephant.
Nice. We're gonna end the stream with Knife licking her butt.
Yeah, you're not ending the stream on that. That's not the last thing that's gonna happen. But hey, guys, we finished a plushie this stream. That was great. I'm very proud of it, and we'll call the stream here. Again, I'm glad you all showed up. It was very productive, and we talked about a few interesting things today, and we got all our moderators back. So, I'm Heather Blossom. That was Brawny Buck. That was Brandon, our Crisis Machine Gunner. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you.
See you around.
Bye.